Good afternoon. It is days 35 and 36, 36A with Marcus and me. We're going to read two meditations today. And they really go together in a strange way. It's good I skipped yesterday's. Today's 35th meditation with Marcus begins. Have you noticed how professionals will meet the man on the street halfway, but without compromising the logos of their trade? Should we, as humans, feel less responsibility to our own logos than builders or pharmacists do? A logos that we share with the divine. Day 35 with Marcus Aurelius. I just woke up from a nap after working the past 3 days. And I think what basically Marcus is saying in this book is that there's divine order and plan to everyone down here. Although we may not understand it, who are we to understand someone else's? And who makes their divine order any less than ours? So that's what I would think it means today, on this sleepy Saturday afternoon, where I'm trying to recover from 3 days of working straight. I guess that's part of the divine plan too. Peace be with everybody. We're going to put two of these together today since I missed yesterday's. The 36th meditation from Marcus begins, Asia and Europe. Distant recesses of the universe. The ocean, a drop of water. Mount Athos, a molehill. The present, a split second in eternity. Minuscule, transitory, insignificant. Day 36 with Marcus. In Book 6 of Meditations. Let me ponder this one for a second. Let me meditate on that. Of course, then we have 36A, which begins, everything derives from it. That universal mind, either as effect or consequence. The lion's jaws, the poisonous substances, and every harmful thing, from thorns to mud, are byproducts of the good and beautiful. So don't look at them as alien to what you revere, but focus on the source that all things spring from. 36A with Marcus Aurelius in Book 6. What a contrast. So the contrast of 36 and 36A. In 36, he is saying that everything's pretty small, myopic, transitory, insignificant. But then he's telling us to look at bad things, so to speak, lion's jaws, poisonous things, harmful things, and he's basically saying they're byproducts of the good and beautiful. Not to look at them as alien or bad. Sorry, still waking up. It says, so don't look at them as alien to what you revere, but focus on the source that all things spring from. So basically, he's saying that everything comes from source, good or bad, and that they work together. As in, you can't have thorns and not have a rose. You can't have a muddy substance like clay and not have a beautiful pot. vice versa. And you can't have a beautiful lion if the lion's jaws don't eventually come for you. So it's a very interesting thing. And then, basically, he's diminishing how everything is very small. Our lifespan, the places, Asia and Europe. I often think that myself when I find a fossil. How utterly brief our lives are when compared with a fossil. An old shark's tooth from a megalodon, something like that, or a crystal. It's probably been around way longer than me. My grandmother. So, Marcus does has a way of putting time and the events of time into perspective, and it reminds me also of, right now we've got a lot of good versus bad in this world, but it is written in Scripture that God works out all things, good or bad, for those who love Him. So, what we perceive, what might be bad, actually turns into good, and can be a blessing. And in our short lifespan, well, what can you say? We understand the insignificance of our own selves. Therefore, we embrace humility, which is in today's reading of God and Me, day 256.